Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us. I am Melissa Braun with Grant Wilfley Casting, and joining me today is...
I'm Allison Hall from Grant Wilfley Casting. I'm one of our casting directors.
And we wanted to talk about projects we currently have in production and actually also highlight some projects we cast that are now out or are soon to be released in case you worked on it and want to see it. So, Allie, why don't you talk about some projects that are now or soon to be showing?
Sure. So now showing A Complete Unknown is in theaters, available on Hulu as of March 27th, 2025. Also Dying for Sex, streaming on Hulu as of April 4th, 2025. Etoile, streaming on Amazon as of April 24th, 2025. Poker Face Season 2, streaming on Peacock as of May 8th, 2025. Sirens, streaming on Netflix as of May 22nd, 2025. Jurassic World Rebirth in theaters as of July 2nd, 2025. And finally, Happy Gilmore, streaming on Netflix as of July 25th, 2025. Exciting.
Yeah. So Jurassic World Rebirth, we only worked a few days on that. They only shot a couple days in New York, but if you worked on it, you know.
You could be there.
And Happy Gilmore, it's Happy Gilmore 2, just in case anybody's confused. It's the sequel to Happy Gilmore. And also Zero Day is currently on Netflix right now, if you haven't caught that.
Yes.
For current projects, we have a few right now shooting. Unfortunately, none of them are really big, but we'll talk about them so you know kind of what we're going to be looking for in the upcoming weeks. Anything we talk about here, keep an eye out for a posting regarding these roles on gwci.app/talent or on our social media. It might be in both places. We will be posting for these roles if we haven't already. So first we have the feature film Charlie, which Allison is actually working on.
Yes.
It's shooting now in New York through April 17th currently. And upcoming, you guys are looking for servers and bartenders?
Real servers, real bartenders, background with that experience, I must say. What else?
Real female skilled volleyball players.
Yes. Sort of like in a more Olympic hopeful age, which would be like 18 to maybe 25, 27. So a little younger on that.
Nurses and orderlies, preferably people with real nurse and orderly professional experience.
Yes, for an ER scene. Yep.
And then New York City pedestrians and drivers with dark colored cars who have not already worked on the film.
Correct. Yeah. Dark cars only, but can be an SUV or whatever.
Non-View, which is shooting now in New York and New Jersey through May of 2025. They're looking or going to be looking for government agent types, TV news crew types, like people to play camera operators, lighting, copywriters, producers, hair and makeup people. They are also looking for locals to Catskill, New York area, Hudson Valley, New York area for some scenes shooting up there. They're looking for some Midwestern types with cars. Some people to play North Korean soldiers for a shoot currently scheduled for May 22nd, and some people to play Russian soldiers. For Office Romance, which is a feature film shooting now in New Jersey through April 25th, it's currently scheduled. They're looking for some wealthy, upscale company shareholder types, people to play wealthy, upscale company shareholders ages 40 and up for a shoot scheduled for April 2nd. This is SAG-AFTRA covered work and non-SAG work, I should note. Specifically for this scene, they're looking for SAG and non-SAG. They're also going to be looking for some hip, trendy restaurant patrons, upscale restaurant patrons for a different restaurant scene. And then for another scene, Dominican Republic resort staff. So it's a resort that takes place in the Dominican Republic. We are shooting here and looking for people to play staff who work there. Again, some of these roles are, a lot of these roles are SAG-AFTRA covered, but some are non-SAG as well. For The Whisper Man, which is shooting in New Jersey, they're going to be shooting April 7th to June 6th at this point, tentatively scheduled. They're looking for a real medical examiner to portray a medical examiner. For May 5th and May 30th are the tentatively scheduled shoot dates. Again, this entire film shoots in New Jersey. They're looking for children ages 7 to 12. They're looking for people to play forensic techs, people to play prison guards. They are looking for, and this is a SAG-AFTRA covered role specifically, parents with their own children. They want parents and their own children to work together on camera for a scene.
Real family.
Yeah.
Cool.
They're also looking for some people with EMT, paramedic, and firefighter real experience, professional experience. And note, this does take place in New Jersey, so they're not looking for people with the New York uniforms. They are looking for people who are actual EMTs, paramedics, and or firefighters, and then production will supply the uniform. They're also looking for people to portray inmates in prison cells. That's an important detail. They're going to be in a prison cell. So if you feel claustrophobic, don't submit for that role.
Very classic background work. An
Yeah.
inmate in the cell.
We also, you may have seen postings for an Untitled New Jersey project. This is a little crime doc series that was not SAG-AFTRA covered that we were working on. We may have found everybody we needed for that yet, but keep an eye out. There might be something else that comes up. No, how do we want to call it?
Crime
It's
doc
a
series.
true crime doc
Crime series.
which I don't think we've ever done one of those before. But they reached out and, love to have an opportunity to do something we've never done before. So that's cool.
Totally.
So that's what's currently happening. Again, you want to look at gwci.app/talent or on our social media or both for these casting notices. Some of them already been posted. Some of them will be upcoming. We will link to it below. We'll link to our social media. We'll link to gwci.app/talent. If you are not registered in our database, it is free to register. So that's how you can find out about these roles that are coming up. And again, some have already been posted. Some have not been posted yet, but will be shortly upcoming.
Cool.
We're going to be continuing to do these kind of weekly, well, we hope they'll be weekly, kind of video podcasts. I don't know what you want to call this. Just to kind of keep everybody informed of what's happening, and maybe we'll share other industry information that you might find interesting. If you have a topic you'd like to suggest, comment below.
Totally.
Thanks.
Thank you.